Alrighty, right. Welcome back. Welcome back to SWOSU Esports. We are overwatching tonight. That is indeed true, and I just absolutely slapped them in a game of cast one shot, but they don't want to show it. They skipped my kill cam, and I'm sad about it. And I didn't have melee, and I can hear you laughing down there. All right. All right. Well, welcome everybody back to SWOSU Esports. As I already said about twice now, this is a GAC game. I think it's playoffs. I'm pretty sure it's playoffs. Not 100% sure, but we do have a swap in. So we're going to have Muffin coming up from the gray team to play tank tonight, which would be really cool. I haven't seen him play with the blue team. I think tomorrow they're doing blue versus gray scrims, so I'm excited to see what that entails. And who knows, they might actually let me play. I'm not even going to have time to be honest. I have so much homework to do, it's unreal. My psychology class is an overload of busy work and a bunch of exams that don't necessarily have what we talked about on them. And I'm not a big fan of that. I never have been. I think psychology is a super cool subject that can be ruined very quickly by a bad professor. I'm not saying he's a bad professor. I'm just saying that I've had far superior, and at the very least, the exams could be over stuff we covered, but whatever. The end game is rip my GPA, rip the 4.0, it's gone, it's not coming back. Not anytime soon. Actually, not ever, probably. But yeah, we've got some GAC Overwatch tonight. I was just doing test corrections before this, and then I was like, oh, I have to go cast. And so I got here, and we went to the minigame, and now I'm here. I'm ready. I got my casting warm-up. So on the side of ECU, we've got Big Bowler, Zack Attack, Reaper Reap, Baxi Nut, and Mexron07. Now, I've seen Reaper Reap before. I swear I've seen this guy before. I don't know where. But Swag versus Aura. I'm a big fan. We are going to be starting a tiny bit late, but we should be getting picks and bans going pretty soon. I woke up this morning at like 9 in the morning to the fire alarm in my apartment going off. My roommate decided to start cooking some breakfast and almost burnt the apartment down. It was awesome. I was touching on energy drinks the other day, or the other night, I guess. There's a new ghost flavor out, and I can't find it. So I'm originally from Ponca City, and we used to have a GNC there. I say used to because it got shut down, and I don't know why. But apparently the new energy drink is only at GNC right now. And we don't have one here. I don't know. Maybe if I go into like the city or something, or like Stillwater, I can find it somewhere. I don't know. But ECU, they're gonna ban out Busan. That's fair. We've seen a couple of Busan games. It looks like SWOSU are gonna take us to Nepal for the first map. We actually have seen this one a lot. And I believe the win rate is pretty high, so let's see what they're cooking. Let's see what they're cooking. Let's see what they want to put Muffin on. I wonder if we're gonna see the Zarya. Not sure. Maybe a Zarya, maybe like a I mean Doomfist, I guess, if it's the Sanctum or the whatever it's called, the one that's actually just on the map right here, this map. If it's that one, then Doomfist could be pretty good. But I think we're probably going to be seeing like a Zarya, Ramatra, maybe a Reinhardt, but I really don't know. This Muffin guy's been going crazy in the gray games. Let's see how he fares against a blue team. Or fares with the blue team against an equal-ish team. So we're actually not starting on that map. We're starting on the one with the mid control, the mid fight. So probably no Doomfist, at least from Muffin. I think Zarya or Ramattra could work really well here, though. I'm guessing we're probably going to be seeing, like, I'd probably say a Zarya. I think Zarya is probably the way to go, but we'll have to see. And no, we're actually getting the Reinhardt. Well, it was one of the 3 heroes. Is my sound muted? Don't tell me my sound's muted again. It's not muted, it's just not coming out of the right area. Why are we doing this? Well, we don't have game audio right now. Let me see if I can fix that. I love when people touch the settings. I'll be right back. Okay. We do have sound now. I can hear proficiently. I can actually turn it up. All right. So, getting back into the game. SWOSU take the point first. We've got a Symmetra from Max, which is an interesting one to say the least. We've got Samsara on the Ashe. This hero was banned a while ago, but I know that Sam likes to play it. Cairo, Samsara, and Max all getting one. Max actually ending up with a double in this fight. Sam's trying to finish off this last kill, and he will be able to. All right, well, that's all 5 down from the side of ECU. That's going to be a team kill right off the bat. SWOSU pushing 30%, looking like they want to hold the spawn a little bit, but just messing around with some TPs. Sam getting a lot of damage out and also taking a lot of damage, down to below 100, but I'm sure he'll get healed up. I'm just missing every single kill in the game. That's just my job. You guys want to see the kills? Nah. You have to be watching behind their monitors because observing is not my strong suit. I don't know if they're going to take this TP. It'd be kind of crazy. He is considering it, though, and they do take this TP. All right. Baptiste is kind of out on his own. SWOSU hold the high ground. But Junkrat tries to get something done. Muffin actually hits a 2 or 3-man shatter there. Finds himself a nano from Cairo, as that's just going to be another... I mean, he's just holding their spawn with a shield. I don't really know what they're supposed to do here. SWOSU pushing 80%, just toying with this team. They swap over to the Widow to get something done, but I mean... Yeah, Muffin's going to get just annihilated. Cairo gets a sleep in the anti, but I don't think... I think Cairo's just going to have to survive, and he does not. So Zac Attack gets the kill. SWOSU holding pretty close, but they might actually just not be able to touch the point. Yep, the stun's going to come in, and that's going to be 100-0 for the first map. SWOSU Blue just doing their thing and doing it well. Bodes well for the blue team. Okay, so we are once again not getting the map where Doom would be decent. And we might not even get it in this match, this series. Rek's going to swap over to the Lucio, probably just to get this Reinhardt up and in there more. Samsara's going to go over to the Soldier, maybe for more of a hit scan threat. Take those angles, get that high ground, and he's got a shield to play behind, so why not? Gonna get that TP. I'm kind of shocked that Max is staying on the Symmetra for this game, but if it works, it works. They're not going to get contested up on high ground. They're just going to have point. Probably trying to wonder where their team is. They find them, though. Found the Ramattra. Looks like they're going to be going main, or they're going to be attempting to anyway, but SWOSU Blue already with a great start. That is a terrible wall. Doesn't really do a whole lot. The Ramatra's trying to take the space, but he's just not going to be granted as Muffin just charging him into his own spawn. Does get the lamp down. Looking for a little more, but he's not going to find it. The point is unlocked. SWOSU decided to take it. Do they even notice that it's unlocked? I think they just want to fight. And Muffin's taking the tank off the map. Alright, well, tank's off the map. Looks like they just want to fight. They don't really care about point right now. Muffin is taking a decent amount of damage. Does get walled behind, but I don't think it's going to matter. Their team comp is not exactly the damaging type. Looks like they are going to finally get the point. Samsara gets on the point. Does kill Zac Attack. And so far, SWOSU are flawless on this map. Muffin already has Shatter. Just swinging his Galaxy Hammer, looking for a couple of enemies. And actually, Rek is just doing his own thing. Just going to follow around this Reinhardt, make him swing his hammer. Zac Attack hops onto the Sombra. Potentially looking for a pick onto one of the squishies from SWOSU, but I don't think he's going to be allowed that. They're all kind of playing together. Pyro does hit a pretty nasty anti over the shield. And ECU are just trapped here. They heard it, and I think they saw the Sombra, but they're just going to send Rek in with his Nano. Let's see what he can get done. Cairo finds one. He's going to look for the Baptiste. And that Shatter hit a wall, I think. Not going to lie, I'm pretty sure that hit a wall. All right. So SWOSU are just having a little fun here. Sombra opens up on Cairo. Let's see how this goes. I don't think it's probably going to go well. He did sleep the Sombra somewhere. Wherever she went. He actually does have the Galaxy gun as well. Looks sick. Gonna drop down, play the point a little bit more while they wait for the team to get back. And the team is back. Muffin and Rek are both back. Rek's just going in, gonna get a boop. Samsara does get the pick onto the Sombra that was slept earlier. ECU used window, but SWOSU used that sim wall. And the prediction from Muffin's gonna send that Ramatra off the map. Goodbye, Reaper Reap. See you later, Alligator. 80% for SWOSU. Rek gets hacked. Does not matter. He's just gonna keep wall climbing. Right now, ECU really can't get a whole lot done. They're just kind of getting spawn camped. And if this is how the rest of the if this is how the rest of the series is gonna go, then this should be a very quick one. They do get a touch. There is a Doomfist on the point. I don't think he's gonna survive very long, and that he does not. That will be SWOSU taking this game flawlessly for a 2-0, both 100-0. Good start for SWOSU. Yeah, he is touching spawn. He was sitting there with his shield, reading them a book, telling them a story, and Max gets to play the game on the Symmetra of all characters. Not sure if I've ever seen this guy play this. That was a pretty nice shot. Just keeping his high ground, finds himself one, looks for a second, does find the second. Does he get the third? It doesn't show it on the kill cam, but I'm pretty sure that Bap died. So, a flawless round, flawless map for SWOSU right out of the gate. A very good boon for things to come. As we go on to the second map, it's going to be the difference of Hybrid and Escort. I believe ECU get to choose the game mode, SWOSU get to ban, ECU get to choose. Hey, I was right. Look, I'm getting better at this. So they do choose Escort. Sorry, I was yawning. I'm pretty tired. I haven't been up that long. It's just like mentally exhausting doing a bunch of homework. It's the college way. Everybody knows it. That's just how it goes. So I wonder, are we swag or are we aura? Okay, well, Gibraltar's going to get banned immediately. Zac and Baxi are going to be traded out. 1 second, I have to reply to my grandma. She is texting me at just about the worst time. I love her. And they're going to pick Havana. I didn't read that originally, but we're going to Havana. SWOSU have looked really good on this point, especially Muffin recently. In general, I guess. He's just been really, really good. He seems to be working pretty well on this team so far. All right. I like how Reaper Reap changed his thing mid-game. This used to be a Doomfist earlier. Everybody's getting ready. What's up, Harrington? Always showing out in the chat. This guy's awesome.
Traveling to Havana.
All right, Havana. Are SWOSU defending or attacking? SWOSU are defending. Okay. I have a feeling there might be a Widow in play. I would be kind of shocked to see a Soldier over an Ashe here as well. My guess is it'll be like Widow, Sim, Zarya.
Ready for battle.
Close enough. It'll be Echo Widow. Are they actually playing Hog? Yes, this is a character that's being played. All right, so we've got a Mercy Hog, which are two things I don't want to see on my team. We've got a Widow. I've never seen Max play Widow ever. Got an Echo. I have to watch this. This is something I need to watch. So it looks like we're actually going to have two Mercies in the game. This is the last thing I expected, maybe next to like two Hogs. They actually have the Bastion. They might have seen the Hog outside just trying to burst him down. Let's see if Max can get done with the Widow, though. That's a shot. That is a shot. He does find the Widow. Hits her, but does not kill her. He's going to put up his little protective thing again. Peeks his Widow. Ooh, nice shot. Does not quite finish her. She's just going to peek this again. That should have been a headshot. Muffin does get a kill. I'm going to watch Max until he gets a pick. All right, watch this. Watch this. I know how to get him a pick. I swapped to Samsara. Okay. He sees the Doomfist. And now Max is going to get a pick. Bang! I told you. There he goes. All right, they get res. Does he get another pick? Yep, there's another pick. This poor Widow. Well, they're stuck in spawn. 3 minutes left. They've got to do something as a team. They're all coming out the right, or I guess, right side for them. Samsara's going to be tasked with holding them off, but he does have ult, and Kyra actually just takes out Zac Attack across the entire map. Max is still on this Widow, and Kyra finds himself a double kill, actually. Let's see if he can find any more, and they're just going to go back to spawn, back to hiding. The Bastion somehow killed himself. That's interesting. They're just staying in spawn. Okay. Reaper swapped over to the Zarya. Bowler swapped over to the Mei. And they're just really trying to pin this Hog down, but it's not really going to happen so far. Oh, Samsara does get taken out by the Widow. Let's see if Max can find himself a pick onto this Widow. The Mei gets bubbled, and Muffin's just staying alive right now. Max is fishing for a target. He finds a target, but he does not find the shot. Oh, well, Muffin's ulting. This Mei's melted. Yep. Everyone's experiencing tranquility right now. Max, ooh, nice shot. Ooh, nice double kill, Max. Put this guy on Widow. The BAP is flanking. Why is the BAP flanking? All right, well, nice try ECU, but oh, Max had to read and select his perks. This guy plays Widow so often. Okay, well, I don't really have much to say, to be honest. This is just a brutalization. The Zarya does get nanoed. Muffin's just going to keep her occupied. Oh my gosh. So that Zarya with a nano and a bubble just got absolutely melted, and ECU are not finding a single thing. They're kind of stuck in spawn. And barring maybe a pick on the Muffin, he's alive. Alright, well, barring a pick on the Muffin. Oh, that's a kill for Cairo. A headshot on the Zarya takes her to half health. Max sees the Widow, sees the Zen as well. They're just trying to pick him off, but they're not really finding the pick they need. Oh, the male comes out. Muffin is not going to be frozen, though. Samsara is going to be frozen, but also frozen again. He gets stuck onto the wall. They might be able to find a pick on him. He's 38 health. Nobody feels like healing him. Cairo does die. Okay. So a pick for ECU. Let's see if they can... Okay. Well, they can't do anything with it. Rex just getting in there, getting his mercy kill. Ah, almost finds it. Almost finds a mercy kill. 5 seconds on the clock. There's just nothing to be done. There is simply nothing to be done for ECU. And now SWOSU have to touch the card. And they win. So this should be a pretty quick 2-0 on the series. 17 meters is diabolical. Okay, well, I'm guessing it's just going to be Max go Widow, kill like one person. Muffin just go like Doomfist or Reinhardt and just jump in there and kill like everybody. Maybe. I just don't think it matters, to be honest. I think SWOSU are just outclassing them tonight.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, there it is. There's the Doomfist.
Greetings. Each day I grow stronger. Yet the man in the mirror.
Got double
never
sniper,
appears to change.
Doomfist. Pharah. You know, into their comp, Pharah's actually pretty good. If that Sojourn dies, there's nobody that's going to be able to touch this Pharah. Except the Juno, I guess. But Juno doesn't do any damage. Not like barely any. I don't know why I'm trying to commentate this like this is not over. This is absolutely over. We just go next game.
I know. You can do better.
How long do they have? 4 minutes? I bet you they get it before 3:30. Muffin taking a lot of damage. I don't know what that was. No one's healing him. He's just going to get out of the way of that. So my 3:30 prediction might have been wrong. Nobody's healing this guy. He doesn't need it. He'll just go back in. Kyra does find a pick. Max looking for another one. A missed shot. Rek is just behind them. Just having a good old time. And unless this Juno just kills everybody, I don't think they're going to be doing a whole lot to stop this. The Reinhardt does get in. Max. 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 Yo. What the headshot, my boy. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh, and another one. Okay, well that was all worth it. So SWOSU, they dominate. That's a 2-0. It hasn't even been close at any point in the series. We're going to push next. We're probably going to be ending with push, to be honest. And yeah. We'll see what they decide to ban. We'll see what SWOSU decide to pick. Nice shots from Cairo. Oh, that's how he did. Okay, I see. So we're going to go to push. I'm guessing Runasapi is going to be banned by ECU, and then SWOSU are going to pick Coliseo That's my thing. Oh, there's the... Oh, wait, no, sorry. SWOSU are going to ban Runasapi, and they're going to pick Coliseo. That is my guess. Potential picks. Oh, they're going to go to New Queen Street. All right. Well, that map's kind of mid, not going to lie. But I don't think it matters. Like, I'm not trying to be negative. Like, I mean, obviously I'm rooting for SWOSU, go Dogs, but like I'm not trying to be a hater on the other team or anything. Like, I want as even of a game as possible. Like, I want a good game. This is not a good game. This is just an absolute demolishing. This is a stomping. ECU are currently getting curb stomped, and I feel bad for watching it. I feel like I shouldn't even be allowed to watch this. But maybe this is their map. Maybe they pull it back. Maybe they were just playing around. Maybe they put their real shoes on, their comp shoes on, and they stomp SWOSU in a reverse sweep. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, so Samsara going to hop over to the DPS role as well as Cairo. Muffin's going to be on support. Never seen this guy on support a day in my life, but I did see him on Ashe, and he kind of annihilated me in Kree one-shot. So I have faith. Max is going to be the tank. Old Faithful. Max is just great. But as I said, I just don't think it matters. It just feels like it doesn't matter at this point. It's not a role issue. It's a skill issue, I feel. Ready? Sure. Yeah, they're not very happy about it. They are not very happy about it in the slightest. I don't blame them. I'd probably be pretty upset if I was on their team right now as well. But we are loading into this third game, probably the last game. I'm not all out of faith for them yet. But they've been spawn held 2 maps in a row now. So maybe I should be. I always believe in an underdog. See, now that Snow Wizard hopped off, they're going to start popping off. Snow Wizard was holding them back. And they do have Baxi Nut in, so maybe he's their secret weapon.
Ready for battle.
We might actually get a Doom Mirror. We'll have to see. I know that Max does play not a decent amount, but he does play Doom. He knows how to play the character. And he's a big fighting game guy, so.
5, 4.
We'll see. Don't swap off. You know what? I'll take it. So we've got a Hog from Max. We've got Samsara on the Tracer. Cairo on the Widow. This guy,
Time to cast a spell.
this guy's good at Widow. I cannot lie. This guy actually plays it. I wouldn't take that shot. I would take that one. Oh, well. Muffin's just getting in there. He's just getting in there as Lucio. Okay, well, he's dead. But Reaper Reap is dead as well. A tank for support. I'll take that. Cairo looking for an off angle. Gets a hit, does not get a kill. Max gets another kill as Hog. Ooh, Cass versus Widow. The Cass is running. He's scared. Fight the Widow. Okay, well. While everybody else does everything else, The hook goes wide. They do swap over to the Zarya. The SWOSU getting the first push on the cart. Not terribly shocked there. Muffin is looking for a side angle. And Kyro's just going to hold them and spawn as Widow. This Ana is peeking him. It's not going to go well. That anti-hit literally nothing, and he barely misses the headshot. But Muffin's actually going in on this Cassidy right now. Having a nice 1v1. The Cassidy will win that. Pulling out the Mercy Blaster. Rek gets a Mercy kill. That's hilarious. Kyro's dead. And they do get the checkpoint. Kyro actually gets a res. All right, never mind. Kyro's back. We are so back. He does have info sight. Decides to use it. Go for the grapple shot right now. Right now. There you go. Yep. Yep. Bink. Aw, dang it. Ooh. Nice headshot. Peek this again. All right. That's a Zarya point blank. He just doesn't take damage. That would have been a really nice shot, but I think she ice blocked it. I think that was going to hit. He's missing a couple shots. Samsara is part of their team now. Just fusion. SWOSU's still pushing the bot. Max gets slapped, but he does not care. Rex having a 1v1 against an Ana does manage to win that. He's not even healing, he's just Mercy Blasting. How is this fair in any way, shape, or form? I feel bad for them. Well, this is... This is just a stomping, I'm not going to lie. They're just kind of in spawn. There's not a whole lot they can do. Samsara gets a pulse in spawn. They do just freeze just about everybody, but Kyro does trade one back, looking for a second. Gets found out, but Max is just going to pull the ult. They're not even pushing bot. They just want the kill at this point. Kyro, you got to hit that. Okay, well, jeez. How many Mercy kills does Rek have this game? I feel like Rek has more Mercy kills than Kyro has Widow kills. Potentially, but yeah, this is... well, hold on. They have a fight. They have a fight with Kitsune. There's a high noon somewhere. It does not matter. This is an absolute dismantling from SWOSU. ECU take the cart. Their Zarya's just here, but I don't think it matters. It does not matter. They're just rezzing in front of her. There's nothing she can do. The Kiriko gets on the point. It does not matter. Wrap this one up, boys. I got homework to do. All right, well, that was just about the most one-sided best of 3 or best of 5 I've ever seen in my life. So, yeah, that's the game tonight, I guess. Rek gets the play of the game on the Mercy. There is no way. The res pops ult, kills the Cassidy, then looks for a second, finds the Mei just in the middle of nowhere. I mean, yeah, they've already started leaving. I don't blame them. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight for this extremely short series. That was about 30 minutes long. Less than 30 minutes, actually. I appreciate all of you. Everybody have a great night.